What's going on, everybody? We are live back with another star-studded crew. It's just me and you. We got the man himself, Beyond Time, who also happened to come in with the first super chat of the night. So let me recognize that. Thank you very much for the $5. Remind everybody, hit that upvote button. Guys, I'm going to be doing a stream till about 8:30, and then we're all going to be jumping onto Beyond Time's channel, guys. So if you're not already, please be sure to go check him out. Like, comment, and subscribe. So we will be joining that show afterwards. Of course, let me ask you, Mr. Beyond Time himself, how are you doing today, man?
I'm well, man. How are you? How are you?
Can't complain, man. I had a really nice lunch today that I'll get into. Yeah, so far the day's been great. Of course, before we begin, quick wristwatch check. What are we wearing?
Got the Speedy on today.
We had to bring out the big guns today. We got the Bruce Wayne and the Speedy. So I want to get your take on this. I just want to say hello to the guys. We got Ali in the house. We got David H, Watches 24. We got the wristwatch Jesus. Renee's in the chat. We got Little 79. So obviously, I'm sure that you know this is called the Batgirl. Technically, right? It's called the Batgirl, right? But here's my problem with that. Right? Batman came on Oyster first and then on Jubilee, right? Then, of course, the Pepsi also did the same thing. So what do we call the Pepsi? Oh, well, it's just the Pepsi on Jubilee, right? Well, no. So I've been kind of joking around with the viewers. Shout out to Mark P if you're watching. I've been calling it the Pep Girl, right? The Pep Girl. That's what I'm saying. Like, why is it just called the Batman on Jubilee or just the Batman, right? Like the Pepsi is. So that's why I called it the Bruce Wayne. It's just it's a more fitting nickname.
I like that name. I think it's more fitting, and if you dubbed it, we'll just go with it.
That's what I'm calling it from now on. If people are happy, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. We got Renee asking, did you call Nico? Yes, I did call Nico. He's supposed to call me back. He probably got fed up with me. Like, this motherfucker won't stop calling me, right? So
well, he said to keep calling him every 15 minutes last night.
Yeah, so I will what's it called? I will call, he said he will call me later on tonight. So yeah, if he doesn't, then I'm gonna spam him tonight while he's sleeping. Fucking wake up. We got Logan Hall in the chat. We got Marty Evans. Great to see you guys. We got Phil. Hello. Stevie C. We got as well Wings and Watches. And Watches 63. Saying wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Tudor GMT. Awesome, man. Yes. Awesome. Watch out saying, what's up, guys? Just upvoted. Thanks a lot. MJT in the house. Shout out to my man. I'm wearing the Bruce Wayne. That's what it's all about. And we got Juco Ted. So I wanted to go into a little bit what I did today. So I actually met up with the Wizard, the wristwatch wizard. I was wearing the Bruce Wayne out for lunch. And here he is, guys. Me and the wizard, Stefano. We went out for lunch. Wonderful lunch today. It was lovely to meet him. And yeah, just a great all-around guy. And can't say enough good things about him. And as well, so generous, so kind. So he actually gifted me a really nice DuPont cigar cutter and a Monty Grappa pen. Guys, look at this. Hold on, let me show this off for you. So it's a 007 cigar cutter, and it's really nice. The action on it is just so cool. Oh, there he is. Speaking of the devil, speak of him and he shall arrive. There he is.
Old soul.
Yeah, I was just showing off.
Oh,
look at that.
Mr. James Bond, the cigar
It's amazing.
cutter.
The action is great.
Yeah, it's a DuPont, brother.
And then also the pen. So this is a Game of Thrones limited edition from Monty Grappa. It's got all the different houses. So you got, I believe this is.
Yeah, Westeros. It's got.
Yeah, it's the Westeros pen.
Yeah,
right. So you got Game of
all
Thrones.
All the families, yeah.
I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Right, and then it's got all the families. I believe this is the Martell family. Don't quote me on that. The Lannisters.
Yeah.
That's the Starks.
Yeah.
Targaryen.
Yes.
This is Baratheon.
See, the old soul. He knows it all, man.
I don't know who that is. I forget. But great pen, rollerball, really, really nice. Really, really nice.
How are you, Wizard?
Yeah, how are things?
Beyond time.
I'm good, man. I'm good. Good to see you.
Had a great fucking afternoon. Spent it with that lovely boy, that fucking smart savant boy. It was amazing to hang out with him, and we had some nice Italian lunch, and we shot the shit, and that's it. That's all.
I think it's nice. I think it's nice to see you guys actually standing up than just half your bodies now. I actually get to see what you guys look like. So,
So Wizard, the people want to know: am I really that morbidly obese, buddy? I'm pretty scared.
You know how thin he is? Look at the fucking
Dude,
photo.
the thing is,
I got the belly. He got nothing.
Dude, I wear it on my
face.
face.
He has the Italian chubby cheeks. Other than that, he's slim.
That's what I'm saying. That's right. People are shocked. I'm like 5'9" and like.
What I tell you when I saw you?
Pounds.
I said, "Shit, you're thin." I go.
Right. What's this guy want? What do you want, Diz?
Hey, what's up, man?
Listen, man, if you want to come here for drama, go do it on other streams, man. My channel's about the watch. Is that right, buddy? You take care.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, I don't want to. The Boltons.
Save the drama for your mama.
Right. Listen, I'm not here for the drama. You know what I mean? Like, I want to talk to watches.
let's talk about your day, buddy.
Yeah, so great lunch. I wanted to talk about actually today's stream, trying on $5 million plus in watches while in London. Some of the showstoppers. So I did take some pictures, obviously. So I guess we can get into it. This is one of my favorites for obvious reason. So you see that dial texture. That's one thing that press photos just won't get, is that insane dial texture and like the inkiness of those numerals. Absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
It's beautiful. You can see all the hand painting.
It's incredible.
The brushstrokes is gorgeous.
Who had that, Nico or Spencer?
No, that wasn't at the show. I saw this actually the day before.
Oh, price?
Yeah. It's retail, whatever retail price. I don't know what the retail price.
Oh, you went to a boutique?
Yeah, so I was at there was Selfridges. I tried this on at Selfridges because they didn't actually have it at the Watches of Switzerland I went to.
Gorgeous.
But these are some of the watches that I tried on at Watches of Switzerland. Oh, this is actually the British Museum, so I got to see some pretty cool historical.
Oh, that's
pieces.
cool! Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's Greek.
Yeah, this is also Greek. Like these are all hand painted vases.
Jeez,
so
man.
cool. Yeah, this is really nice. This was what's it called? This was an early clock by Thomas Mudge.
Wow.
Like the depth on this piece in person is insane. Like considering what's it called? Considering like when it was made, the year it was made. Shoo.
Wow.
Like, I mean, just spectacular. There was also some like other really nice stuff, like some jewelry pieces.
Wow.
That's by Cartier in the 70s.
Of course,
Wow.
Burmese. Pigeon blood.
Yeah, incredible. This is in God, what's the
Crete?
early Mesopotamia.
Yeah.
This is like 6,000 BC. Like the condition on this is insane.
Wow. Look at the artistry back then, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty incredible. You got a sarcophagus.
Wow.
Really cool. Like that's the thing about the museum. There's so much to see. It's insane.
Marco, did it cost to get in, or was it free to get in?
It's free. It's a free museum to get
great.
in, which is even better. Yeah. You can do obviously donation, but listen, I'm a frugal young kid. You know, I got to save my money for Steel Sports.
There we go. Super chat. We got a super chat.
Yeah, I'll get to it. No worries. We got Renee saying Nico was there, but he was too small to know. Fuck, I killed myself, man. Oh, that's bad. We got drama on Netflix. That's right. Go watch your dramas on Netflix. We got Russell in the house. Hello. We got the man himself, the wristwatch. He's saying, Marco, did you try on any independents? So, unfortunately, London is not a great city for independents. No. Like, the only one I got to try on or see actually was at the show. It was a Moser Pioneer Tourbillon. And there was also a Louis Erard and Vianney Halter collaboration. It was at the same booth, but that was pretty much the only independence I saw. Otherwise, London is not a big city for indies, unfortunately.
It's a Rolex town.
Right. We got Ahmad saying, I was so close to getting that VC last month. Incredible. Yeah, we're going to go through some other incredible watches. CB with the $50. I appreciate that. CB's been such an amazing, really, really kind supporter of the channel. Really appreciate it. I'm going to lose sleep tonight, CB. You know, your generosity, your collection. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to lose sleep. You're such a legend. The legend of the day. We got For the Watch Whisper, Marco the Iron. Hey, guys, I got to start working on my liver. You know what I mean? My liver is going to take a beating in a couple weeks. Oh, boy. This is going to be fun. CB, I appreciate you, man. You've always been in my corner, always supported me. Always appreciate your friendship and kindness. For the Watch Whisper. I like that. The Watch Whisper.
Watch Whisper. I like that.
So we got
Maybe
Jamie
they can-
Opulence in the house. Hello, hello. Saying the pick of you two was great. I want to commend Stefano for his class and generosity in the give to Marco. Kudos. Yeah, guys, these are amazing. Like, Stefano, I really appreciate it, man. I mean, I told you, obviously, but these are, like, this is, guys, DuPont is as good as it gets when it comes to cigar cutters, and same with Monte Grappa when it comes to pens, you know, so excellent. But CB, actually, I'll add CB to the list. I'll put him on the list for the God tier watches because CB has always been good to me. I will ship him out. A Casio from yesterday, right?
God tier.
Yeah, he won't know. Nico won't know. He won't keep track of these things. All right, I got you down. Thank you again. We got Ollie Reza with the $5.44. Who is your favorite viewer and why is it watch? Oh, don't put me in that position. Come on, Ollie. You can't put me in that position. Appreciate you, my man. I hope you have a safe flight out to Miami, and hope you're doing well, of course. And yeah, man, I look forward to seeing you back on the show shortly. Look forward. It's always sucks not to have you on the panel. Hope you're doing well and safe flight. We got Russell in the chat saying we should charge people to get in. Yeah, 100%. To be fair, the sites you see in the British Museum, pretty incredible. M3 saying free. That's a surprise. Yeah, I'll show a little bit of the outside architecture as well. It's really nice. David H with the $5. Thank you so much. With the super chats. That's what it's all about, guys. Thank you very much. David, always appreciate your support. Thank you so much. We got Oyster369. Hey, Marco and boys. Hope you're doing all right. Soulless Art with the €5. How much would I need to spend building a relationship at an AD to get a sub two-tone Bumblebee?
Might as well go buy by yourself.
Yeah.
It's almost retail basically, right?
Yeah.
Market.
Get the 40 mil. The 40 mil black one is actually good value, I think, in my opinion. But to be fair, Stefano, the two-tone black is not that desired. Like, you could probably get it. Yeah,
Bluesy is a lot more desirable.
Yeah, you can just probably ask to be put on the list for that right away. You get it within, 6 months maybe at the very
less.
most. Yeah, probably less. Yeah, if it was the Bluesy, that's a different story. I think the Bluesy is a lot more desired. But the black is pretty decently easy to get, in my opinion. It shouldn't be something that's that difficult to get in. But guys, I just want to remind everyone, we got 78 people watching. Please be sure to hit that like button. That's what it's all about.
Upvote.
Please, please, please. Solus, thank you very much for the super chat. But yeah, 100%. I just don't think you will need. I don't think you will need to get anything to get into their good grace. It's not a watch that's particularly hard to get. Newbie watch guy saying, did you see the Duckworth press text at the show? Nice for the money. I did not, unfortunately. That sucks. Oh damn. What can I say? I would like to see that. What are you going to do? Can't see everything. Oyster369, are you in Australia? No, I'm still in Canada.
No.
But for how long? Who knows? Tim saying more streams and less breaks. Yeah. So for sure. Every single day, guys. That's
All
the
day.
new moniker.
All day,
All
every
day.
day.
All
That's
day,
right.
every day.
So yeah, this was they had like a whole section.
I sold this
Ooh.
on the ride back. Somebody ordered it.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez, man.
Yeah. It's up there, boys. This one's up there.
Woo.
Yeah.
They paid for lunch. Don't worry.
Thank you, man. Stefano, I just want to say, obviously, I told you already.
Come on, man. Anytime. My pleasure.
It was an absolute pleasure, and I hope you come back to Montreal again soon. This way we can go out again for lunch. And
Definitely.
this time, you better let me fucking pay.
No, you can forget that one.
I don't like that. We got Jamie reminding everybody to upvote. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
we got
Jamie.
Watch Collector UK in the house. Hello. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to drop the link. If anybody wants to join, please feel free. But I do want to go through some of the stuff that I also got to see and try on. But yeah, they had a whole section basically just on ancient Egypt, which is, I love ancient Egypt because I'm a big fan. Like ancient Egyptian and Greek mythology, big fan. Especially Greek, because I read like, all those Percy Jackson when I was younger, 6 times, and then you just get into it. This was really cool too. So this is a marine chronometer by the man himself, by Breguet, at the museum. So they had a whole section just on horology. I mean, this is awesome, just really awesome. These are all pieces by Thomas Mudge, who invented the lever escapement. Really cool. I can't really tell you much about them because I forget what they are, but these are all, I mean, considering the era in which it was made, it's so impressive, right? This is so impressive. These are marine chronometers actually from John Arnold, who is another really, really important English watchmaker.
1714. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And just to think that it lasted that long, that it was curated for this long, it's just amazing.
Right. I mean, the fact that they're still around is pretty incredible. This is a pocket watch by John Arnold. I mean, we're getting into the rarest of the rare, right? This is a pocket watch actually by Daniels, by George Daniels.
Wow.
This piece is crazy.
That's
this picture sucks, but the guilloche on the because the glass
you
is so
can
dirty.
see it in the corners. It's gorgeous, man.
Yeah, the glass is so dirty, right? At these music, there are people put their freaking hands on it.
Yeah.
So it was awful, but yeah, this is a crazy piece to view in person. Like I had my loop out, so I was trying to examine it from far. It wasn't working, guys. It definitely wasn't.
Is the crystal domed? It almost looks like it's domed, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. Oh shit! We got Austin Daniels joining the show. What's going on, Austin?
Hey man, how's it going?
Guys,
Konnichiwa.
Austin streams every day.
Konnichiwa, guys. Hey, Wizard.
How are
I
you,
gotta give you a
Austin?
shout out, Austin. Austin Daniels live streaming channel, guys. He streams every day, 9 p.m. Eastern. Please be sure to check it out. Amazing channel. Austin, thank you for joining the show.
Yeah.
Man.
Ain't no other guy like Austin Daniels in Japan. That's for damn sure.
There are not many foreigners here, so it's a low bar, but it's great to be here, guys. So what are we talking about?
Oh, we're talking about a bit of the London trip and my experience try on.
Okay.
Probably a little over 5 million in watches, Austin. It was crazy. Pretty crazy. I want to talk a little bit about that, and then obviously it'll go to whatever it may be. We got CP with the $20 saying, Marco, I'll pick the Casio when I come see you in Northern Ireland. That sounds good, man. That sounds good. Hey, CB, I hope, man, I can't wait to get to meet. There's so many guys from Europe, right, that you can't meet by virtue of distance, right? And I got to meet a lot of viewers, but CB is one of them. I'd love to go to Australia, meet GMT, MJT, a bunch of the guys over there. Oh, Mr. 2, Tony Nico.
Everybody except Toilet.
Forget that guy. The horn beast. He can be on his own.
There you go.
That was sort of my dream for a while to meet the watch YouTubers, because I met Guido. I don't know if you guys know Guido Pelagos, guy in Amsterdam.
Yes.
And Matt Stevens, and we tried to get somebody from. Or is he like unnamed? You're not allowed to say his name.
Oh no, you.
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah,
it's all good.
Well, we tried to get him to show up as well, but
that'll never
that's going to happen now. So Stefano, are you not welcome on that show anymore? Are you sort of on the outs?
No, I just, because of my surgery, I've been out, so I didn't go on the couple of days. Last night I went on late on the backstage of it, but some jackass Plastic or whatever the hell his name is, I hope he dies. He said that I told somebody to go make a hit on him. Really? I mean, what are you smoking? I mean, I don't know, Austin. With all due respect, I just stay away. That's all.
All right, we won't.
Watch talk.
It's not worth it.
Talk. Exactly. I don't
I
want
love to
bring the
talk
genre
watches.
myself.
I love to watch your show
Marco,
and other
go
people's
for it.
shows and learn, get information. And not only watches, Austin. Watches, whiskey, clothing, glasses, pens, cigars, all the kind of things that men are into.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about
whiskey back
drama, somebody being demean his character, talk about his wife. That's not for me. No, sorry.
100%. I couldn't agree with you more, man. That's why I do these streams. It's all about the watches. That's a good point from Hit the Apex. I just want to come back to circle around to it, right? Because, prior to this guy right here, Thomas Mudge, inventing the lever escapement, right? Watches had really bad accuracy problems, right? And this comes back to, we're talking about the 1700s here, right? So obviously people were very limited in terms of what they can make. So you think about like the race for basically exploring and colonizing the world. It wouldn't be possible without these pieces, right? Without these marine chronometers I was just showcasing. like 2 minutes ago, right? Like watches like these allowed explorers to navigate the seas because
Yes.
if your watch was off like 5 minutes a day, which is what it used to be, versus like 10 seconds a day. I mean, it could be the difference between ending up, somewhere in like Massachusetts versus like Dominican Republic, right? I mean,
Right.
It makes a huge difference in terms of like deviation of your course, right? So that's one thing that's very, very important, right?
Stepping stone from Galileo to today's technology.
Correct.
So
and we
they
got
were
Muhammad Ali.
Oh.
This is the viewer that I got to meet this on Friday night. Actually, we got to go out for dinner, smoke a couple cigars.
Oh yeah, you had a picture with him, right?
Yes.
Muhammad,
what an absolute gentleman. Great guy, great time with you. I'm so looking forward, hopefully, to going to London again. Well, if I'm in Ireland, obviously I'll be able to go to London much more frequently. He says, get yourself some cigars for your new cutter. Yes.
That's you, right?
Yeah.
With Muhammad?
Exactly. I don't know if he wants to be on stream, to be fair. That's why I took a lot of pictures with viewers. I just didn't show them because I don't know how public they want to be. But Muhammad, thank you very much. I really, really appreciate that. That's extremely generous of you, man. Thanks a lot. I will definitely get maybe a Monte Cristo Edmundo. That's what we smoked in
there you go.
On Friday night. It was a wonderful cigar. Wonderful. Austin, do you smoke cigars at all?
Nah, I mean, dabbled in it. It just didn't really appeal to me. But maybe I didn't have the good stuff. So not really. So let me ask you about the marine chronometer that you were looking at. Does it have a hairspring, or is that prior to hairsprings?
That's a good question. Actually, I'm not 100% sure on that. Actually,
I've got the information. This book behind me. I'm tempted to pull it out, but hairsprings were like a huge thing because before that, I don't know if you guys have heard of the Verge movement.
Yep,
but
the Verge movement.
Right. It was sort of, it's hard to describe, but it's basically like, it works like a typical watch, but without the hairspring, and it just kind of goes back and forth slowly. And watches were off like 5 minutes a day or something. And the hairspring really was
correct.
Probably one of the greatest inventions in the history of watchmaking. Right. I'm curious if those chronometers had it.
That's a good question. I'm not 100% sure. I would need to.
The Verge is known as the earliest known type of escapement.
Yeah.
I believe it was the first, right?
Yeah, one of the first.
One of the first. Okay.
Yeah, one of the first, if not the first. 100%. Right. By the way, I just want to say, Muhammad Ali, thank you again for not just the super chat, but also the wonderful time. We got to explore London a lot, and I really, really appreciate you guys.
This is my favorite picture of you. You and O'Shea smoking the stogie. Yeah. That is classic.
Yeah, that was actually thanks to Muhammad, right? He gave me a couple cigars, and he's like, "Listen, if you see O'Shea, get a couple with him." So I was like, when I saw you, I was like, "O'Shea, we gotta get down and dirty, get some cigars lit and smoked." But thank you again, Muhammad. Really appreciate it. And Solus R with the £5 saying, "Austin is a legend. Marco, when you move, try and pin. Hoping you can sell me a Bumblebee. You let me know. You email me whenever. You call me, text me. Happy to answer and happy to source one for you. It would be my absolute pleasure to be able to do that for you. But yeah, I just want to go through a couple more. So that's the kind of last pocket watch I think I have pictured. Oh no, this is another.
Ooh, wow.
So this is an astronomical clock.
Oh, that's
insane.
Gorgeous.
I think it has like over 16 complications
Wow.
from what it was like saying, like displayed. And it's like one of the earliest examples of a piece of equation of time. Yes, wow. That's why I took a picture of it. I said I had to get this on.
Who made that, Marco?
I don't know. It was. I think it's an unknown watchmaker.
Oh, okay.
In this case, it was just kind of displayed aloof. Gotcha. I don't know if anybody, if they actually knew who made that piece, but it's absolutely insane in person.
Wow.
Like really crazy.
Impressive.
So these were at Paul's show on display?
No. This is the British Museum.
Oh,
this is totally separate. Right. Yeah, it's a museum.
My next question, was it for sale? Okay, that's
no. It's not for sale. Not for sale.
Unobtainium, Austin.
Yeah.
We got the man himself, Cars and Chrono, in the chat. Hope you're doing well. That one was for you. We got Clam Walker with a $5 saying you guys would love the Watch and Clock Museum in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yes.
It's amazing. If you're ever in South Central PA area, it's a must. Clam, thank you very much for the suggestion. I will put that on my bucket list. Actually, I will do some research on it. Let me just favorite it.
That's not very far from me. Could be there in a few hours.
Let me just star that. This way I'll bookmark it. This way I will remember. So thank you for the suggestion. Guys, if you have any suggestions, I'm always happy to hit up these awesome places. I just want to see if there's any other questions in the chat. I just want to say, obviously, thank you for the awesome support. Really greatly appreciated, guys. We've got AMG in the chat saying sending all watch friends best wish from Australia. Hope you're doing well, man. I know lockdowns are pretty brutal over there.
Yeah.
You know, I got to get this. This is one of the earliest chess sets known to man. I'm a big fan of chess, so I have to take a picture of this. Yeah, This is the religious stuff. We can skip past. So this is the museum itself. Like, look at the size.
Look at the copper ceiling.
It's insane, guys. Like the size of this place is crazy. I think it's like 5 floors, like 3, 4, or 5 floors, something like that. Just a crazy amount of space. Yeah, and the architecture is gorgeous. Like the sculptures inside, it's phenomenal. But guys, this is what we're here for. The watches. Guys, some of these watches. This is
50,000 pounds.
Yeah, this is a jumping.
Wow.
A Richard Longa jumping seconds. This was a gorgeous piece.
Wow.
And again, it's that dial texture. You see, I don't know if you can see that granular texture.
You can.
Like those press photos will just not do that watch justice. And
Marco, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, please.
I was going to ask, what is the red triangle down on the bottom there?
It's actually a power reserve indicator.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a power reserve indicator.
So red means it's dead or died.
It's like it was working, but it just needed a wind. That's all it was. So that actually has a jumping second. So it'll jump back and forth every time. Oh, we got Chronos Keeper joining us, and we got JJ LeCoux. I got them backstage like second-class citizens. Hello, gentlemen.
Oh my God. See, Marco gets a little bit of fame, and next thing you know, he leaves the backstage for an hour.
I just want to say welcome, JJ, and welcome as well, Chronos Keeper. It's lovely to have you on the show, man.
Hello, gentlemen. First time ever being on a live stream. Honored to be here. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hey, thank you for joining, man. I guess we should do an updated wristwatch check, gentlemen. What are we wearing on the wrist today? I got the big guns out.
The wannabe brigade, JJ Brigade. The wannabe JJ Brigade.
Beautiful, beautiful. I don't have anything on right now. I was just cleaning out the garage. I just finished up. I didn't realize what time it was. I said, let me jump on.
Chronos, what is that? A paddock?
No, Wizard. This is the Seco Presage.
We saw him today with Marco. We were looking at Presages. Nice. Yeah. Very nice.
This was a gift I got from my girlfriend last year.
Oh, that's awesome. That's always awesome whenever you have. That's what I'm talking about. See, we got awesome.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Got the GMT. I was tempted to put on the Seiko.
No, don't wear that.
for the Wizard here.
Austin's got like 6 Rolexes that he never wears. It doesn't make it. He's got 6 Rolexes that wears the Iconaut and the Hydronaut.
I remember one of the first videos I saw Austin. He was in the middle of Tokyo wearing that watch, the Timex Q. Pepsi.
And I'm forever tainted by it. So that's what you got to be careful on YouTube.
It's all good, Austin. It's all good, brother.
So the way I wear watches is like 2 weeks or a month at a time, or weeks at a time. And so it doesn't make for very interesting wristwatch checks, I find.
I want to also welcome our man, Quicker Than Drawing. Welcome to the show.
How's it going? How was your guys' lunch today? That's what I want to know. How was the lunch date between you?
Oh, it was great, man. It was great.
Good Italian food, brother.
Yeah, nice. Delicious. It was amazing. Yeah, Stefano took care of me. He got me also this wonderful, for those who are just joining the show, it's a DuPont cigar cutter.
James Bond, 007.
Yeah, it's a James Bond cigar cutter and a really nice pen, guys. Now I'm going to be addicted to pens. It's a Monte Grappa Game of Thrones limited edition pen. Nice. Very cool. It's super soft, and it writes so well. The writing action on this stuff.
Smooth.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Amazing. Yeah. When I signed the deal for Pride and Pin, I'm going to write it. There you go. We got Muhammad Ali with the 4 pounds 50 saying, maybe one day I could smoke a cigar with the Wizard. Great job tonight, everyone. That would be awesome.
For sure, Muhammad. Next year, man. Next year at the London show.
You got to be there.
Definitely.
Steph, you got to be there. You got to come.
I will.
Hey, Marco, I got to just do one more thing. You want to just leave me? I'm going to actually come off and I'll come back on when I'm ready. This way.
Sure, no worries.
Let's stuck backstage.
Don't leave
Gentlemen,
backstage again.
It's a pleasure to see you all. Austin, the Wizard,
Hey.
Bardsley,
Thank you, JJ.
all you guys.
JJ, is that
JJ.
show? Is that show you're doing today?
No, tomorrow around this same time as this.
All right.
Yeah, today's Marco's day. We're alternating blows, lefts and rights.
Right.
It's like 7:30 in the morning. I got up for that, by the way. I got my days wrong, but good to be here.
Well, hopefully you
I'll
can
see
make
you
it
tomorrow,
tomorrow. But yeah, cool. I'll be back in a little bit. I just got to do one more chore.
No worries.
I'm sure you'll still be on. All right, see you guys in a few.
I just want to pull up this comment from Mr. Perpetual saying your channel doesn't come up. Guys, I just posted the link down in the chat. So guys, if you can, please be sure to check it out. I'm going to post also Austin Daniels' live streaming channel. Guys, if you guys aren't subscribed, please be sure to go check out both those channels. Amazing channel.
Definitely.
And they live stream almost every day, guys.
Yep.
Austin every day, Bardsley pretty much every day at this point. So there's always guys who are providing content out there for you guys to consume. Please be sure to check it out. And of course, if you can, like the video, guys. We have 49 upvotes. Let's try to get 100. We've got 106 people watching. That's what it's all about. But yeah, this was an amazing piece. This jumping seconds, Richard Longa, phenomenal. Really nice. And the movement on this was spectacular.
That is something else.
Again, the pictures won't do this justice, but it's one of the few Longas that isn't marred by like a 3/4 plate. This is more of like a 2/3 plate. So at least you get to see some of the movement, which is, that's what it's all about, right?
Just a quick question. Were you able to check out the Richard Longa, which has the seconds from
The
45,
Tourbillon.
which sort of pops up, which is
Yeah, so that's the Tourbillon version. They did have it. I just unfortunately didn't take a picture. Like there's so many watches I didn't get to take a picture of, but that one, it wasn't running, so I didn't get to see it. And I didn't listen. These are expensive watches. I didn't want to fiddle with it, right? You break it, you pay for it, type of thing.
Sure.
But it's an incredible piece. The movement on that is just, it's something else. Something else.
Neat.
Here's another cool piece.
Oh.
It's a Breitling Tourbillon. Not the biggest fan of skeletonized watches personally, but it's a gorgeous piece nonetheless. Really nice.
Yeah, those skeletonized pieces, they're kind of garbage.
Yeah, there you go, quicker.
Guys, Watches 63 correctly points out, do you know that Game of Thrones is made in Northern Ireland?
That's correct.
Right. That's right, guys. So if it's made in Northern Ireland, that's perfect, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's filmed? Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's filmed in Northern Ireland. So it's kind of apt, right?
Was.
We got Justin EDC saying, I'm rocking my Tudor Black Bay 41 blue bezel. Hey,
Well, they've got.
that's awesome.
I don't know if that's where they're filming the House of Dragons or whatever. That you guys have been
The
seeing.
second one?
Yeah, that's
It's it's like
or
a
the
prequel.
Yeah,
The
prequel.
Yeah, so they might be filming that up there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But.
So this was another cool piece. Really, really cool. Really nice. This is the movement on the next watch. This was probably one of the nicest watches I got to try on this weekend.
Wow,
It's
look
the
at the
Breitling
dial.
7337. Dude, I'm telling you, right? Maybe it was just the light in the watches of Switzerland I was in, Steph.
be.
But dude, this watch's dial was insane.
Wow.
The polished like metallic where the numerals are.
Yes.
With the three different guilloche
Shades.
patterns just pops. It was one of the craziest watches, probably the nicest watch I experienced. But the lugs.
Look at the little split hand, the fan guilloche.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's
the
crazy.
detail on the lines, man. Oh,
But it's these
Almost looks
watches
like a
lugs
basket
that
weave in the
go-
middle too.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just one of
the
the
day and
nicest
the-
pieces.
The day and the date placement's really odd. So far
Yes.
apart, you have to look across the dial
Yeah.
for the
So-
day and then the date. So it's kind of weird.
So this is actually inspired, Austin, by a Breguet pocket watch. He actually did the same type of display. It's basically the dial. It's like a replica, but they just made it into a pocket. They made like the pocket watch into a wristwatch.
it's a wristwatch.
Yeah. We call this the BB-8 because of the
BB-8.
I see it. I see what you're saying.
yeah. But yeah, this was a gorgeous piece. Absolutely gorgeous.
White gold or platinum?
It's white gold.
Right.
And we got Solus Art joining the show. How are you, my man?
What's up, Solus?
Hey
What's going on,
guys.
man?
And yeah, the finishing on this piece.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
6,000 pounds. Wow, look at the finish on the rotor. Ah,
Yeah, it's incredible. This was
Well,
nice.
that's
but-
well done.
and-
there we
nice.
go. Now we're talking Marco stuff.
This was all right. This one was better.
Oh,
This is
even
Yeah,
better.
that's
I
gorgeous.
have to say.
Yeah, this was much better.
Corne de vache.
No, this is the 1942. I got to try on the Corne de Vache also. Didn't get to picture it, unfortunately. But yeah,
Would you like
this
better?
is, the Corne de Vache, but
Okay.
it's just out of my
Yeah,
hands.
that's your baby. I got you.
Marco,
Yeah.
and the red dial is the original, right?
Yes,
what
that's
was-
the original.
Yes. Because it has the red on the inner.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, man. These
And
are
the teardrop,
pieces.
teardrop lugs.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm telling you guys. The way the blued hands, right, in the hour, minute, and the seconds hand, it pops against the champagne dial and pops against the red numerals.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a beautiful piece to me. But again, like some people won't love it. You know what I mean? Duco Ted says that doesn't do it for me. Oh, Ali brings up a great name. Call it by the proper name, the Toyota Mo. That's right, the Toyota Mo, guys. Yes. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all the ones that I have pictured for today. But I think one thing that's interesting that I kind of learned from trying these watches on personally, right, was I think from that $25,000 to $50,000 range is
Yeah.
really where you started to see a big gap, right? Like you can tell like a big gap between the way a case is made, the dial, the finishing of the movement itself, the complication. I think beyond that 50,000 range is really when you start getting into like a specific complication, right? Be it a perpetual, a tourbillon, a chronograph, a perpetual chronograph, etc. Right? That's why you're really paying your premium. It's for that specific complication you want. But I think beyond that 50,000 is really when you start to see that law of diminishing returns, right? Where listen, the finishing might be like a little bit better, but it's not, you know what, like you're buying it specifically for the purpose of that complication in that kind of case, because it's not necessarily like leaps and bounds crazy ahead of those pieces, you know? Yeah. That was kind of my summary of the London, of trying on $5 million in watch. Pretty incredible. Obviously with the next day trying on pretty much every Rolex and Nautilus.
Yeah. That's all they have there.
So Marco, were people just looking at watches, or were there a lot of people buying watches? I mean, that might not be something you know, but did you see a lot of like money changing hands, or
yeah? So there was people buying watches. Like on average, I would say, I got the what's it called, behind the scenes details, right? So like somewhere in the range of like 5 to 10 Saturday watches sold people were selling, right? Somewhere in that range. I don't think anybody sold beyond 10 that I know of. But yeah, it was a successful event. I think Sunday would have been better because the Saturday was just overloaded with people. It was so hard to like be able to have like a conversation with them because there's just so like an overwhelmingly there's just so many people. Right?
It was mostly a meet and greet.
Right, I was gonna say, would you say it's not so much for the
Networking
watches? Was it not so much for the watches, but the
No, it was
leads?
definitely for the
Was
watches.
it for the,
like
for the
there was a lot
leads?
of watch for people to try on, but it was also, you know, for dealers to showcase themselves and network with potential customers and
So
stuff
the
like
lead,
that.
the leads.
Yeah, getting leads basically. Yeah,
Just making
so
sure. I know. Just wanted to-
Hit the Apex brings up a good point. There's actually a Comex sub at the event, which was pretty cool. There was a couple like neo vintage stuff that I saw from Rolex. Like I saw a 1999 Coke, which is cool, obviously because I'm born in '99. And I saw a vintage Speedmaster section. One was an 861. I think Oshin posted a picture of that on Instagram. There was also, I'm pretty sure it's an original CK2998. I saw as well one of the dealers who actually watches the channel. Shout out to you if you're watching. Had a 861. I think from 1980s Speedmaster, really nice, really good condition. Yeah, but other than that, I don't know if there was that many vintage watches. What else was there? No, I think that was pretty much it from what I saw overall. Yeah, it was a lot of modern Rolex, modern steel, and gold. Juan Kerr says, pull up the 5230G. Okay, hold on one second. Let me copy.
Somebody near like an asylum, because I hear like Elena,
Not my kids. Not mine. I know my
Wailing
kids.
and gnashing of teeth.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, it might be me. Hold on.
Oh, okay. It's like
My
it's
window's
not
open.
very.
Is this
It's
a
not
birthday
loud.
party? Yeah, hold on.
Oh, okay. It's not that loud. It's just it was distant. I just was wondering if I was hearing things. No worries.
Sorry about that. Yeah, there's a birthday party going on. Like
That's
you know,
cool, man.
yeah.
I was just
They're young kids.
okay. Cool.
Let me pull this up. 1 second. Oh, I've never. Whoa, this is an interesting dial. Hold on 1 second. Oh, this is just the 5230G. Okay.
Oh, Cap.
Oh,
like
okay.
somebody mentions Coke, Coke GMTs, and Cap just pops into the chat.
Interesting. So this is the 5230G, right? So it's just a Patek World Time, but it's got Liverpool on the dial. Exclusive. The pink stitching and font color are beautiful.
Okay.
This is really interesting. Very cool, man. Very, very cool.
So even the Liverpool's in pink.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be, just meant to be Liverpool exclusives, I would imagine.
Marco, do you prefer these dials over the enamel dials with the artistic design to it?
No. The Khaleesi dial World Times are as good as
Yeah.
it gets. Yeah. Like the 5231J is, I didn't get to see that,
Oh, my
but I
goodness.
wish I did. My goodness. Like,
It's been over a year that I left $50,000 waiting for that damn piece.
yeah, this is
With
as good as it gets from Patek, in my opinion.
Yeah.
This and maybe the 5270P,
Yep.
probably as good as it gets. Like, I know there's the Sky Moon Tourbillons and all those. Forget those.
Is that really how you say it? Khaleesi dial?
Yeah, it's a Khaleesi dial.
Because okay, all right. I think of Game of Thrones when I hear that. The
Yeah,
Khaleesi.
right.
I think everybody
Khaleesi
does.
That's
dial.
really how you say it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Jamie Opulence asks, is a pocket watch of interest to Marco? I get the impression that it's an area that you have appreciation for. Yeah, so I've been getting into a lot of like old stuff. Stefano likes to call me the old soul. So I've been getting into the marine chronometers. I've been getting into pocket watches. Because kind of the natural, you can only get so far into watches, at least into what I'm interested in. Like for example, Austin, you will know like specific things about like a Rolex GMT that for me it's just like it's not what I'm interested in, right? So like I will not seek that out myself personally for information, right? Like maybe the serif on a bezel is like a little different. Yeah, like those kind of details I couldn't like it's not what I'm interested in personally, right? So in terms of what I'm interested in, I've gone to that point where I can't really do much more. So I'm kind of looking back now in history, which is really cool. But yeah, if I own a pocket watch one day, that would be pretty cool. I mean, here, this is one that I pulled up on stream before. It's collectability. His name is John Reardon. He's amazing. When it comes to Patek especially, I mean, you can pick up some great stuff. I tried to get him on my stream, but he's busy, unfortunately. Too busy for me. But yeah, he's got some, like, a lot of great Patek Philippe pocket watches for amazing prices. Like, these are a little expensive, but there's some that he has for like under 10, which is, I mean, considering you're getting it from the most prestigious brand in all of watches, it's pretty damn impressive.
So Marco, you're in the market for a dress watch, it seems. Is that correct?
Yeah, definitely.
You're going that route, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Marco, I just had a quick question. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of the pocket watches initially were manufactured by the European watch company. Is that correct? And then they were sold out to different Patek and so on and so forth. What is the story?
Right. So it was not uncommon, right, for brands to get their parts, right, from different places. So like Patek wouldn't necessarily make, like they do today, the case, movement, dials. They would outsource pretty much everything, right? So the cases were outsourced. Like somebody who's very famous, I think he works now for Acrivia, was Jean-Pierre Hagman, who is probably one of the most famed case makers of the 20th century. And he made cases for a very long time. His family did as well for Patek Philippe, right? The Stearns made cases as well for Patek, right? Dials, again, were another thing. Complications. They didn't invent the world time, right? But a movement maker or watchmaker said, listen, I kind of invented this, would you take me underwent. So they would kind of source it from different places. If it was from specifically European watch co, not sure 100%. So I wouldn't be able to speak to that. But yeah, I know for a fact they would pull it from different areas for sure.
Thank you.
Hey,
Sure.
Marco, Russell 996 says, no, it's not. Cloisonne is not pronounced Khaleesi. That's what I thought. So,
Oh yeah, it's cloisonné enamel technically.
Cloisonne,
I think it's just because it's
Yeah,
more
we
of
just
a
call
I
it-
think that's.
Yeah.
I think it might have been Archie because he can't pronounce things.
Okay.
And I think he made like half a dozen.
Oh, for real? It's not called the. Okay, then you know what? I'm calling it cloisonné cloisonné from now on. It's cloisonné.
Yeah, I think that I thought it was just a Khaleesi, like was just a kind of like a slang thing we were throwing around. Like we kind of pizza slice and stuff. I don't know.
Right. Okay. I did not. To be fair, I did not know that. I thought that was like the English nickname for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
then
then
a French girl say it.
cloisonné enamel. Cloisonné enamel. Russell asking, did you check out the Rolex shop in Burlington Arcade that's specialized in birthday watch? Yeah. So no, I didn't go to Burlington Arcade. Just didn't have time, unfortunately. But hopefully next time I'm there, I will check it out for sure. Yeah. Let me see if I got any other questions, and then we can kind of move on to the guys. If anybody has any questions or any things you want to discuss, I'd be happy. Any other questions, and then we can kind of happy to answer, guys. Anyone? Souls, you got the stream playing in the background.
Yeah. And you owe us some miming in a little while. I'm just totally kidding.
Yeah, sure. Jamie wants to join the show. Can you send me the link? I would love to come on and show my pocket watch. Sure, man. Jamie, if you want to join in, by all means, you're more than welcome. I'd be happy to have you on.
So, Marco, I have a quick question while you're kind of looking things up. So, out of all the people that you met, maybe the expectation that you thought you had of them, and then you actually got to meet, Paul Thorpe, Nico, all them. So, who was a lot different? Who you thought was a lot different than the expectation you had in your mind?
Ooh, is that a good thing or a bad thing? So, here's what I tell you, right? Like, when it comes to Roman, right? Obviously, Roman has a huge, online persona. He's
Right.
probably one of the biggest dealers in the world. Like, he has a certain gravitas, right? Let's call it that. Like, you would think he's not unapproachable, but, you're just an average guy. What's he going to do, like, dicking around with a young kid like me? Well, I got to be honest with you. He's such a down-to-earth, cool guy. Stefano, by the way, I don't know if you're saying anything, but you're muted right now. But yeah, he's such a down-to-earth, cool guy. Super easy to talk to. Like, same. I could say the same honestly with Eric, right? Because I've been watching Eric for years, right? He was with CRM before. Now he's watched Eric on Instagram. Like, just a cool, like, so laid back, so chill, like very himself, right? He's very much himself. Like, Paul's very, very cool, very relaxed. Oshin, you know what I mean? The guy's a rock star, absolute superstar. So no, not really. Everybody is pretty much very genuine, is themselves, But the one I will say that I was really shocked was Roman. I just felt like he was so
very down to earth guy.
Yeah, just so easy to talk to, right?
Normal. Yeah.
I know Roman since his
great.
basement days. So
Roman,
first watch I ever sold him was a Breitling.
What's up, Cars?
Cars, I got to mute you. You got the
Cars.
stream playing in the background.
What was I gonna say?
Did you meet Watch Gringa?
Yeah, no. So that's the one person who me and Oshin missed. So me and Oshin were hanging out like at the afternoon of the show, and we had just both missed her. So I went to like go rest because I was fucking finished. Like the jet lag had really hit me. So I went to go like rest my head, and by the time that me and Oshin had met, Gringa was already gone. Then we went to the after party, and we had just missed her by like half an hour. So it was the one person I didn't get to meet, unfortunately.
That's when that announcer made fun of Tim being drunk, telling him, "Hey, don't drink so much," because he said, "Yeah, I got drunk with the Gringa." So
I got Jamie in the chat saying, "Give me 5 minutes just gathering trailers." No worry, I'd be happy to have you on. Would be great. We got Big Sal saying, "Marco doing prime time." Upvote, fellas, guys. Please be sure to hit that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. We got 91 people watching, guys. We got to get 100 upvotes. It would be awesome. Here's another person I got to meet this weekend, Mark. This is the guy I've been talking about. So let me get your take on this, Austin, right? Because you're a Rolex guy. Now, obviously the nickname for this watch right here, right, by most people is the Batgirl, right? The Batgirl. Now, that's because the Batman originally came on Oyster, and now on Jubilee, right, it's the Batgirl, right?
Sure.
Well, the Pepsi came on Oyster, right, first?
Yep.
So did we call the Pepsi on in ceramic?
You mean originally?
In ceramic.
Yeah. It
came on Oyster originally, right? In white gold.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Pepsi came originally on Oyster. So do we call it the Pep Girl on Jubilee?
No.
Like it's just the Pepsi on Jubilee. You know what I mean? Like it's the same idea, right? It should be the same idea with the Batman, right?
So what are you saying? You take a Hulk, you put a Jubilee, and you call it the She-Hulk?
No, it's a Batman on Jubilee.
I'm just messing around. But the point is, right? I'm sticking with
nicknames are tough to shake, man. I mean, so that's why you just hope it gets a good one, because once it gets hold, it's just tough.
I'm sticking with
hard.
the Bruce
Yeah,
Wayne.
he's right. Austin's right. But look at it this way: Batgirl never had any blue. She was always purple. So I don't know. I prefer Bruce Wayne than Batgirl, in my opinion.
Me too.
High horology talk.
We got Cars and Chrono who disagrees. Totally disagrees.
No, I'm just talking about we're really in the realm of high horology. We're talking about
very high. We're past independence right now.
Exactly. Well, no, like Snoop Dogg high.
Yeah, Mark.
Snoop Dogg high. You know what I'm saying? Just hit that blunt, boy.
Mark kind of just confirmed what I just said, right? He says Roman for me was the coolest guy that I got.
Yeah, he is.
Really easy to talk. Like otherwise everybody's pretty much who they come across, on YouTube, right? Very polite, very upstanding, great people,
I'm gonna ask the question everybody's thinking. Does Watch Eric, is he always wearing the sunglasses?
No, not all the time. But at the show he was wearing it's a shtick, you know what I mean? It's a shtick.
Oh, watch.
Black t-shirt, black jeans, and the glasses.
He goes to sleep with those bad boys on.
Oh, interesting. I've never seen it. LNS GR says, have you seen the Richard Mille Quebec watch? Let's look it up, man.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen this.
-30, huh? Okay.
Really? Well, -30 is a decent day.
Sounds
you
like
ain't seen no -45s here.
Oh.
And
Watch the Quebec clock.
On the topic of Roman, so apparently there are watch dealers in Pakistan which are being also supplied by Roman. So that just goes to show that he has a very global reach, which was something very cool when I found out that some
they buy all his pieces from Hong Kong, the ones in Pakistan.
Exactly. So he's got his global supply there.
Hi. Hello, Jamie. Welcome to the show, man.
Full house, Marco. Full house.
So I will say this just very quickly. Speaking on Richard Mille, I got to try on 3 Richard Milles this weekend. I will say this about those watches, right? Obviously, a lot of stuff is made out about them online, and most people have never tried on the piece and have bagged it. And I'm one of those people, right? Hands up, I'm one of those people. I've said, listen, it's not for me. It's just not my style. I think it's a greatly made watch, but I would never buy it or recommend somebody buy it. And when you try on the piece, right, you can feel it's a quality watch. Now, do I think it's still worth $300,000? No, absolutely not, right? But people who say it's a garbage, it's a Hublot for
no, it's not.
4 times the money or 100 times the money. Yeah, it's not at all, guys. It's a legit piece.
It is.
They are as good as it gets.
It's a mechanical marvel, but having the 1103 titanium wasn't for me. Far from it. And I love huge watches, right, guys? So. But Adrian sold it for a great price.
Welcome back.
I clicked the wrong button here. I just want to get through these super chats, Jamie, and then I do want to see your pocket watch, my man. We got Duco's head with the $20 saying, I think this is an awesome question. I'm looking for a Rolex Coke. Why do most of the bezels not line up on vintage? They all seem a tad off looking at them online.
Could be just a picture. I mean, I've rarely seen one that didn't line up. My guess is just the picture, and it's an easy fix.
Oh yeah.
Even though I had to take this one back 3 times for them to get it in correctly to where it was right. But it's just a matter of the little insert being positioned correctly. So,
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. I've never heard of Cokes not lining up. Usually it's only when, they should always line. Rolex is very specific with this stuff, right? They always have their stuff lining up.
It's just the way the bezel, it kind of clicks in there. And when it clicks in there, just making sure that the, the insert is right. So it's just rotating the insert is a matter. So that would, you could take it to anybody. Well, I don't know if I would take it to anybody, but yeah. Rolex can totally take care of that, so I wouldn't worry about that. That's like buying a watch on the position of the coronet, right? Yeah. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, that makes sense. I hope that answers your question. If you do have any more questions, please, you don't have to super chat. Duke Teddy, I'm happy to pull them up for you. We got Gentleman's Hangout with the $2 saying for the plastic penis pump screenshot fund. That's what it's all about, guys. We got Hit the Apex saying respect to Cars and Chrono for such a positive vibe. Nice to see Jamie. Yeah, of course. Thank you very much, Jamie, for joining. We got Andrew with the £2 saying, Jamie, you've betrayed the Pontiff rebel streaming. Nobody cares about the toilet break up in Brisbane. Perth Luxury with the $2 saying for the plastic penis pump screenshot fund. Thank you very much, guys. Andres Brigetti also with the $2 for the plastic penis pump screenshot fund. And we got Beyond Time with the $2 saying for the amazing panel this evening. Yes, thank you guys for joining. We got 110 viewers. Guys, I would really appreciate if you guys could hit that upvote button. Now, Jamie, it's your turn. Here we go, man. Giving you the floor.
Yeah. Firstly, Marco, obviously, hello to everyone. But firstly, Marco, it's the first time that we have spoken.
Right.
But the reason I wanted to come on, just seeing at the beginning, your pride and the way you were speaking about the clocks at the museum, the British Museum. For me, of course, I'm into the watches, but beyond watches, I also have an interest. I'll show you a couple of things. So, firstly, I have a clock, right? I don't know if you've seen it or not. Let me just open it.
Oh, that's the Atmos clock. Wow. No, I haven't seen this.
Yeah. So this was a wedding anniversary gift that I got for my wife.
Oh wow!
Jaeger LeCoultre Atmos clock.
Wow.
Rose gold with the phase balloon. So I bought that in Zurich.
It's gorgeous.
I like your Yardro.
Yeah. Well, I'm in Spain, so yeah.
I hear you, brother.
Yeah, but anyway, so that's that.
It's gorgeous.
But secondly, you talk about collectability.
Yeah.
For me as well, I agree. There's no one.
Yeah, when it comes to Patek, in my opinion, John Reardon is probably the foremost expert on all things. I mean, his whole career has been devoted to the brand Patek Philippe. So. Yeah, I mean, he's as good as it gets.
I bought my pocket watch.
From collectability. There you go.
Yeah, because buying pocket watches, it's a minefield, especially when you're buying something that's 120, I think it's 1899. Yeah, so that's the date of manufacture.
Yep.
First sold.
Jamie, is that a birth certificate? I didn't think you looked that old. No, I'm just kidding. I'm only kidding.
This is the
his archives.
From Patek. Obviously I got a nice little handwritten note from John.
Nice.
But I'll show you the pocket watch because that's the well first I'm going to play it right because it's got the not the minute repeater but the 5-minute repeater.
Nice.
Okay. So I'm gonna actually bring my microphone.
Before you do that, very quickly, I want to get these super chats. We got Watch Wizard with the $10 for the plastic penis pump screenshot. Thank you very much, guys. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, Stefano, please, you got to stop, man. You already did enough for one day. So we got Dangerous Wife reminding everybody to upvote, like, and subscribe. And also Perth Luxury with the $2 saying, Jamie, thank you for unboxing Atmos clock on my channel. That's great, man. Great to see you supporting everybody. And Jamie, by the way, I just want to say, it's great to meet you, obviously, for the first time. Thank you for joining the show and sharing.
Yeah. So if everyone can just go quiet, I'm gonna play the repeater.
Let's just mute out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
great.
That's
let me bring it up. So I got it's a Tiffany dial. So Tiffany dial, Patek.
Right, because Tiffany used to source the movements for Tiffany used to source movements from Patek, right?
Do you notice that the front dial has no mention of Patek?
Right.
Yeah, the front dial.
That's right.
There's no mention of Patek anywhere. So I'll turn it round. I've got it open so you can actually see the movement.
My goodness.
Wow.
My
But
goodness, guys.
It's signed Tiffany. There's no obviously there's a dust cover which I'll lift up. That's also signed
there
Tiffany.
You go. Yep.
And then of course you got a final cover.
The final cover. That's highly impressive.
No mention of Patek whatsoever. And listen, I'm no expert, but the basic research that I've done tells me that the relationship between Patek Philippe and Tiffany back in those days, 120 years ago, was very much in favor of Tiffany. Tiffany had the upper hand.
Yeah. So I'll just say this, because we did do a whole stream on Tiffany and Patek and whether the relationship will end a couple of weeks ago, if you will. Actually, Patek probably wouldn't be around today if it wasn't for Tiffany. They would have actually went under during the Great Depression. Actually, sorry, even prior to the Great Depression, around the 20s, right? Yep. When they were really struggling. I know the Roaring 20s were really good, but guys, I'm telling you, there was that period where it was really hard for Patek to survive, and the North American market, and in particular Tiffany, helping them with that. Jamie, be careful, man.
Tell me to drop that.
Precious objects. Be careful.
The guy said show it again, so I'll just bring it up.
Now, can I ask you, is the dial an enamel dial?
Yeah, it's the enamel dial.
Nice. Now, just for those who don't know what that looks like, it's like a reflective surface, right?
Clean. There's no, it's not like any deep scratch. It's just clean. And the good thing is, I just bought it, and John said it's just been serviced, right? So, I'm not going to be using it or anything. I'm going to take really good care of it. It's actually for my daughter. I got it for my 7-year daughter as her. I wrote her a nice little card.
Nice.
And it's something that you want to see passed down, right? We'd all love to have something from our grandfathers and whatnot. So, that's the goal for her to keep it in the family.
I just want to pull up some chats very quickly. We got Gentlemen's Hangout saying Jamie is a gentleman. He couldn't possibly enjoy the bullying and nasty. I tend to agree, man. It's about the watches, you see. Jamie is an upstanding gentleman, and you don't see pieces like these every day. It just goes to show you the kind of watch enthusiast that he is. And I do want to get into your collection, because I know you have the Khaleesi. I saw the video, obviously, on the Khaleesi Patek, right? The 5231 that we were just talking about. Yeah, that's a pretty spectacular piece.
Incredible.
And you did a whole video. I thought that was really nice on it as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Marco, I have a quick.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Go ahead, Brian.
I was going to actually ask Jamie a question. I'm not as skilled at pocket watches. You mentioned that it didn't have any reference to Patek on the dial or anywhere on the watch. How do they actually trace that to ensure that it is a Patek watch?
From the back.
It's the movement.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, because Tiffany did not have. Yeah, Tiffany did not have the kind of watchmaking expertise to be able to do that.
No.
Yeah, so
they still don't. They offer that damn Atlas for $2,000, and it's a piece of crap.
Right.
But you think it's hard to get a Submariner from an AD today? Try to get a Patek from a Tiffany boutique.
Yeah,
see how successful you are on that one.
Right. Actually, I got somebody who has a great relationship with Tiffany.
Well, that you got to have a high.
I want him to come on the
expenditure.
stream. I want him to come on the stream one day. He knows who he is. I will text him after the show. I want him to come on the stream. I want to do a one-on-one interview with him because he's a really, really cool guy. Just very quickly, I want to get this super chat from Watches24 with a $2 saying the 6119 in 2022 or wait for the 5212 in 2023. No question. You wait for that weekly calendar, man. Watches24, wait for that weekly calendar.
Definitely.
No question about it. Now, let me ask you, Jamie, before, obviously, I want to get into the pocket watch itself, but I want to get into how you got into the pocket. Was it just because that idea, right? You want to pass something on, or was there any other inspiration behind it?
No. It's purely just being open-minded and explorative, wanting to explore more in this world that we're all in. You know, it's very interesting as far as wristwatches, but before wristwatches was something else. You know,
that's what you first said, Jamie. You wanted to go before the wristwatch. That's why you got that. I remember you saying that on another channel.
And I'm not afraid to be the contrarian, right? So
no, not at all.
The hype, I'll go the opposite. You know?
No, of course.
Right.
And next stop, marine chronometer.
Next stop is a sundial.
The sundial.
That's what you said.
Hourglass.
Well, we have cars that went
Hourglass?
the old egg timer style. So cars went that way.
I've got one of them. You know, when you turn it upside down.
Yeah, that's
it's an hourglass.
Cars have an hourglass. Yeah, I call it the egg timer.
So, just very quickly, I just want to interrupt this conversation about pocket watch. I want to go back to the marine chronometers very quickly. This was sent in to me by CB. This is why I love him, because I forgot about this. It's actually the deadness escapement which was used. So it's a type of lever escapement, but that has it's very complicated. But it's like a blade spring. It's like, I don't even know how to explain this, but you guys can read about the deadness escapement.
Yeah.
This was also one of the early escapements. It was actually redone in a wristwatch by Urban Jurgensen with the help of English watchmaker Derek Pratt. So they actually put it in wristwatch form. So if you guys want to look up deadness escapement, very cool. But not the best in terms of reliability. I will admit that it's not the most reliable.
But it says it has advantages over the lever.
Okay, let's read this here. The Den has advantages over the lever in that impulse is given directly to the balance by the escape wheel. So it's efficient and requires no oil. Its weakness is it can be tripped by a shock. Yeah, that's typically what they say, which will allow the escape wheel to unlock. That's usually what his point, right? It's not as shock resistant as your typical kind of lever movement. But yeah, so the reason I will say, Jamie, I'm into, I guess, pocket watches was it's a natural evolution of watches, right? You start with, technically, right, the sundials, but then it evolved, right, to eventually those marine chronometers, the clocks, the pocket watches, and everything from that, I guess, it is the natural evolution of how we tell life's most valuable commodity, which is time, right? And to have pieces essentially which we can pass down from generation to generation and be essentially historical capsules, right, of a bygone era. I think that's what's most poetic about these pieces, to me at least.
Yeah, why not? I won't go too deep. I'll just stick at one pocket watch. But it's just something I know. I can transition into, and it's something that's pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool, it's actually something that I can really respect. Being the owner of. I really respect it for what it is. It's so old, 121 years, 122 years. That's really old, in my view. We'll leave it at that for the pocket watch. I won't be getting any more. That's
just the one.
But maybe we'll see a renaissance. Maybe pocket watches.
Hey, to be fair, we have somebody, and I gotta shout him out. We got somebody else who's got an awesome pocket watch. Our man Cars and you want to speak to? We've already talked about this, right? But I guess since we're talking about it, you want to speak to maybe what made you want to purchase that pocket watch from VC?
Just looked pretty as fuck, man. At the end of the day.
So the whole time capsule bullshit is all bullshit.
I get the whole horology and it's blah blah blah, but it's just a gorgeous.
The stand is what sold it, right?
Yeah, the stand did it, man.
Wow.
So
presentation.
We covered this ad nauseam. I want to focus on Jamie's piece today, but I completely understand. Everything he says to me resonates. It's part maybe not everyone's collection journey, but it definitely connects you back to a different era, right? And where essentially wristwatches came from.
For me, it was the to get a Patek Philippe minute repeater. There isn't that many options as far as the wristwatch goes, and they're super expensive. So before I even bought the pocket watch, I was sort of like yearning to hear the chimes. Right, I wanted to hear the chimes, and this is as close as I'm going to get to hearing those chimes. It's relatively affordable. But it's I'm delighted with it, and couldn't speak highly enough of collectability and the great service.
It's like a clock tower in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you
Exactly.
go.
Yep. Because you can literally close your eyes, and let's say it's 11:15, for example. Close your eyes, slide the slider, which then triggers to start doing the chime. So it will chime 11 times to represent 11 hours, and then 3 times to represent 15 minutes past. 5, 10, 15. So literally, I can close my eyes, do the slider, hear all the chimes, and then I can open my eyes and tell you the time.
So this is the reason why. This is the reason why I'm like a huge fan of the striking time, the Zeitfeld striking time.
So it's a 5. You said it's a 5-minute repeater, right?
5 minute.
Yeah. So I know there's the quarters, right? That was just 15 minutes. There's the decimal repeater, which is the 10 minutes. And then I've never heard of a 5, to be fair. I think that must be pretty rare and unique. I don't know if you know anything in terms of 5 minutes. Yeah, no.
No.
Usually it's quarter hours is the most popular. Decimal you see, but it's a lot less popular.
I think the minute repeater is just more mechanically difficult for them to produce. Yeah. So maybe the 5 minutes slightly easier, and then the quarters a lot easier.
Well, unless you wanted to spend 100 times that amount to get a Grand Sonnier to wear on your wrist.
Yeah.
You went the best way out.
Go ahead, Kronos.
So I just had a quick question. So like you mentioned the chimes or the gongs. Have you seen the difference as to the material, like platinum versus gold? Is it much more clearer? Like, what is the difference? Can one actually tell the difference if it's a different material when the gongs are going? Like, have you tried that out? Because I've heard that it's different according to materials. So
it must be. It must be.
It has to be because it has a different chime.
Yeah, this is the first.
The hammer strike one metal a different way than the hammer striking a different metal.
It would resonate different.
Yeah, it's the resonance, the resonance properties, right? So steel is actually, from what I've read, right, or what I've heard people talk about, steel is the most, like in terms of resonance, it produces the best sound quality.
Yeah, conductive.
I think platinum is also somewhat decent.
The harder the metal.
Yeah, so I think gold is as well, but just not as much as the others.
I'll show you if you just bring me full screen.
Can you just make it chime again, please?
Yeah, well, I'm going to show you as it chimes.
Oh,
where is it? There it is.
Oh,
there it
wow!
Is on the left.
Very cool. It's awesome.
That's amazing.
And then that's the top hammer.
Yeah, I'm going to just change the time so you can actually get a decent of the second one.
Just very quickly, I want to get this super chat from Perth Luxury with the $2. Really appreciate it, my man. Thank you very much. This is off to the AD with Mr. X to hopefully pick up the new crown. Hey, listen, Perth, we're all in your stream, or there was a couple of us guys in the stream earlier with you were sleeping, buddy. Sound asleep, 4 p.m. It's all good, man. Hey, you take care.
Okay, there's the bottom hammer. And there's the top hammer.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, that is truly
guys, where else are you going to see this? Where else are you going to see it? Make sure you're liking, commenting, and subscribing to
upvote, guys. Upvote,
That's
please.
what it's all about. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to skip over the chat. If you have any questions, guys, please feel free to put them down in the comments. But if there's any panelists who have any questions, by all means. Or we could, of course, always change the topic. I'm happy to talk about other things than pocket watches, you know.
No, it's cool. It's where it all started, man.
Right. Now,
well, I think everyone. I think everyone. Obviously, we're all here for the watches, but I think everyone can appreciate a pocket watch, right?
Oh, of course.
It's not for everyone, but they can certainly appreciate.
Yeah. I've been looking at like Hamilton those railroad ones for a while now, but
the oldies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Elgin.
Oldies but goodie.
Yep.
Grand Waltham. There's quite a few.
Yeah.
I mean, I even appreciate egg timers like what cars got. So.
Yeah, they come free in some board games.
Egg, man. You know that 90-minute egg. That's FYI.
It's for ostrich size eggs. That's why.
Dinosaur size eggs, man.
There you go. Brontosaurus size.
Well, like Marco said, I mean, these things measure, life's most precious resource. So I think anything that does that, whether it's like the sundial or there's like water clocks, I mean, that's kind of what, I don't know if it's what drew me to watches, but it's sort of what keeps me there. So we can't control time, but at least we can control.
So there was
our use of it through these watches.
When I unveiled the equation of time, there was a discussion with it was O'Sheen, and there was a book that I mentioned. It's called The Order of Time. I would highly recommend picking up this book for all watch enthusiasts, because we look at these things as kind of really pretty mechanical pieces on your wrists, but it actually gives you a pretty meta philosophical view on really what it means when we're talking about telling time. And it's a relatively easy read. I mean, there's a little bit of physics in there, but it's a pretty quick cruise on the topic. So I recommend. Hey, by the way, I don't have any skin in this game. I get nothing out of shilling this book right now. I just think it's something that the audience would enjoy. Yeah.
As a physics professor, I recommend this first. His first book, The 7 Brief Lessons of Physics. Then your baby.
Okay, so
come on, brother. I've been teaching physics and calculus 12 years now, so I recommend these. My great students go out and buy them always.
Yeah. But
just very cool. Just Luca said, with the $5 is very cool. Shy, now I'm going to be looking up pocket watches all night. You pass stages. Yeah. I mean, listen, it's a very. I will say this. It's a very. Like, once you have one, right? I don't know many pocket watch. Like, once you have one, you kind of scratch the itch, right? Even one is saying a lot. Like, you don't even need to get it. It's just cool to admire them from afar. Like, I would never probably own a pocket watch. Maybe. I mean, you never say never, right? But, yeah. I mean, it's cool to admire them. No question about it. No question.
Yeah. Cars. Yeah. It's costing me $150, but I'm shipping you this to sign it.
Sign it. I didn't author that book, right? I didn't write it.
Right.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You're the only guy I know that has it.
Yeah, you got to draw an arrow.
Yeah.
Although, and that's what I didn't realize. Actually, my piece is on the cover of that book.
Yeah.
And you have that book, don't you?
Yeah, I have it, but I never realized my piece was actually the one that's on the cover of that book. It's kind of funny.
Oh, here we go. Look at this. Big Sal saying, I met a pocket watch collector and he recommended a Hamilton 990 was a great piece to start with. There you go, guys.
Yeah,
hey,
Hamilton, man.
That's
what
piece.
Quicker said too.
Andrew with the £2 saying, Jamie, leave the sheet for your pontiff. Hey, listen, Andrew, you can say whatever you want as long as you keep sending in the money, man.
That's right.
Thank you very much for the $2. As long as you keep sending in the money, you can say anything you want, buddy. Anything.
Free speech through capitalism.
That's right. Listen, I will say this.
I'm a free agent.
So Jamie, I did say this on a stream where people said that I sucked up to you. All I said was that you were a gentleman, and it was unfortunate I never got to meet you.
I know.
I think you're a nice enough guy,
I saw.
Calling me here.
Why? No, absolutely not.
Do not answer.
Just put him on voicemail.
Yeah,
just put him on voice. Absolutely not. No, just fucking hang up. That guy's pissing me off, dude. I'm gonna fly to Brisbane myself.
Yeah, no arguing.
I'm tired of this shit.
No arguing.
I declined it.
Come on,
Quicker.
let's all be friends. Let's all be.
Nah, I gotta just a fast temper. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
Yeah, we're talking about watches,
Yeah, I know. It's just disruptive, man.
You know why?
Get irritated.
The trolls just let him know that Austin is on.
Yeah, of course. They can.
I think everyone's really cool here tonight.
Yeah, extremely. And this is fun.
It's nice to watch.
I'm actually being serious. I think everyone's incredibly nice and cool.
Yes.
We're just talking about watches.
Listen, it's
aggravation. That's for another channel.
Exactly.
Yes,
capitalism,
you're absolutely right.
Sink or swim.
There's no drama on this channel. There's no drama.
Definitely. That's why.
This is what it's all, guys. Let's do a quick wristwatch check around the panel. This is what it's all about. Because we got to remind the people, guys. It's all about the watches.
Yes.
I mean, look at this. Look at the diversity of pieces.
Look at the top two.
We've got a 5231J, a 5270P, a Bruce Wayne, the Zenith Defy El Primero. The Wizard's wearing his Pam from earlier because I'm not bringing up that other watch. We got a 16710 Coke. We got a Speedmaster, the 1861. Sorry, I can't really see that, Chronos Keeper. You're gonna have to tell me what that is.
The Nevada Gransion CESV.
Awesome. That's an awesome watch. And we got Solus with the recent acquisition, right? That's the Day.
Yes. Yeah, 18038, but it's from 83, but it's mint. Like I think I'm the first to wear it. It's been in a safe for 40 years.
Wow.
Really?
And
That's amazing.
I don't know why I'm wearing it, but I think it's just like
wear
it. Too good not to
You earned it. You earned it. That's why you're wearing it.
Man.
No, it's not. It's like it's an incredible. I can't
wear it in great health, man. Forget about
you earned it. That's why you're wearing it.
Austin,
where's Solar
Face? That bracelet from Oyster to Jubilee.
Say that one more time.
Did you change from Oyster to Jubilee on the Coke?
Yeah, so it came on an Oyster, and then I got the Jubilee from RSC.
Okay.
Yeah, and it actually came as a Pepsi as well, and I had the bezel insert changed out to this service.
Okay.
Coke. So, by the way, you guys were talking about a 1999 Coke earlier, and this is a 1999, Coke now.
16700 or 710.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot. It's it's good to
Jamie, it was an absolute pleasure to meet you. And hey man, I hope you're not gonna get your balls busted too much. Thank you very much for joining.
I'm gonna go and speak to him and just explain that he doesn't need to be like this, and he's certainly got no
good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Have fun explaining that, Jamie.
Jamie, I appreciate you joining. You're always welcome back.
My best advice.
Beautiful watch. Beautiful watch.
Cool. Yeah, congrats.
Nice awesome to have you on.
Congrats and ghost him, dude. Ghost him.
Jamie.
Just ghost him. Anyway.
Yeah, it was very Solus. I do want to get to your watch because I would love to talk about it. I just want to get some of the super chats because it's very, very important. I got to give people the value for money. We got Mr. GMT with a $5 saying, awesome to see a bunch of gentlemen talking about watches. My first ever watch, and I still have it, was a pocket watch from my wife. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, shit. That's not something you hear every day.
Was it a Ming? A Mang? What was it?
A Ming pocket watch. We got Style Collector with the $5 saying Archie's blowing a hose. LOL. Well, this is what is. Listen, guys, we're here for the watch.
Archie. What's the point?
Yeah, like guys, I'm here for the watch talk. You know, where else are you going to get the watch content? This is what it's all about, guys. It's the watch content. Style Collector, thank you very much for the $5. Really, really appreciate it. We got SLC Watch Collector with the $100 super chat. Thank you so much, my man. That's greatly appreciated. He said the last few days have been amazing with all of the watch cop. Keep it up, no drama. And you know what's the best part, guys? We're gonna be doing this every single day, 6:30 p.m. Eastern,
all day long.
If it's not me, it's JJ. If it's not me, it's gonna be my guy Beyond Time. If it's not me, it's gonna be Austin Daniels. Guys, be sure to check. If it's not me, it's gonna be Perth Luxury. If it's not me, it's gonna be my man JJ, the Gentleman's Hangout, the Watch Wizard. I don't know if I'm missing anybody, but guys, be sure to subscribe to all the Wristwatch Network, the 24/7 Wristwatch Network. It's coming into effect, guys.
Oh yeah,
right before our very eyes. All watches, all the time. This is what it's about.
I just put in the private chat what they're talking about.
Who cares?
Jackasses.
Marco, man, I've got a jet in an hour and 5 minutes. I start my show, so I'm gonna go hang with the family for a while.
I will try to join you. We do have Beyond Time also streaming. I'm going to join both of you guys. I'm going to give you guys both a little bit of love. And I will wrap this up actually in about half hour. If anything, Beyond Time, we'll start your show at 8 o'clock, if that's okay with you. And then this way, 9 o'clock, we could go to Austin, right? We can do an hour on your stream, and then we do an hour on.
Sounds great.
Yeah, this way we can accommodate, because this is what it's about, guys. We got to lift each other up. You know, we're all about raising each other up. Yes. SLC. Appreciate the super chat. $100, extremely generous. Really greatly appreciated that.
SLC's the man.
Mark P says, I'm wearing the Pepsi girl. That's right.
Yes.
The Pepsi girl. That's what it's all about. And also, we got a question from Car. I know you wanted to ask this earlier. Where are you from, Solus?
Sorry, we're me, Dublin, Ireland.
Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah,
From the old Blarney.
So Marco, if you move to Belfast, we're like an hour away. So if you can get me some watches,
I will try to jet over there and definitely get you the best deal possible. We got Muhammad Ali with the 4 pounds 50. I'm looking to get the Nasha G-Shock. Is it a good first G-Shock? Hey, any
It is,
G-Shock
but it's hard to find, man.
Yeah, it's just not easy to find, right? Any G-Shock is a great first G-Shock. 100%. Awesome. Great watch. And yeah, man. Listen, Muhammad, no question about it. You got to get it. If you can, get it.
JJ wants the link.
That's it.
Hey, so Marco, so you remember last time when I did the equation, the unstreaming, I was waiting on the box. You want to check out the box I got? Finally got it from
the box. Yes, the box. Yeah. The box.
So I'll unbox a box if you guys are curious.
Yeah. Reveal it.
Absolutely.
Just very quickly, I want to get through these last two super chats. Big Sal with the $5. Tip my hat to the panel. Nice to see and collaboration between you all, and not afraid to be independent and willing to stream on your time. That's right, guys.
That's
all
right,
day, every day, when it works for us.
Every day.
When it works for us. And if people ain't happy, they ain't got to
I mean, they're not happy. Whatever.
By the way, we got 119 people watching, 85 up. Come on, guys. We got to get 100. We got to get to 100.
Come on, guys.
you got 100 yet?
We
got to get 100.
I like the independent.
Oh man, I almost even want to let him on, JJ. You know who?
Let him on. Yeah, let him on if he hits your thing. Hell yeah, who cares?
We got.
Oh, there he is.
Who?
I come in peace.
Oh, the rancher. Oh, I thought you meant Archie.
No, I don't want to let him on. We got Mark P with the 5 pounds, saying nearly 1 a.m. So you're going to drop off. Keep talking watches, Marco, and ignore the games, guys. I appreciate that.
Mark,
very
good guy. And by the way, Check is great. Check in the crowd. Sorry, go ahead, Rancher.
Hold on.
So, hold on, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Hold on.
All right, I'll throw you backstage. We got Cars and Chrono. Let's see that box, baby. Let's see the box.
Hey, what's up, JJ?
Ooh. Hey, what's up, man? What do you got there?
Hey,
you got something for me?
Listen, nothing new. Just a box that I wasn't able to show last time. So,
wow, look at the size of that.
Oh man,
that's a box.
We got a big box, man.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
It's probably an auto winder also. Wow.
God damn.
So again, the piece. I think you guys remember the piece.
Oh yeah. Oh,
that's a piece.
Yeah.
Does anybody else show an equation of times on their channel right now? No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
We got my man, Toyota Mo.
What's up, Toyota?
So it basically has. So there's a little mini tray beneath it, right? You can store a whole bunch of crap in here. But this is actually a stand that you can actually put the piece on.
Oh wow.
The cool thing is it actually comes with like a little mini case, like a carrying case for all your little accessories.
Oh, nice. Yeah. You can put the watch in there, like if you're traveling as well?
Yeah, so basically you can put the watch in, you can put like extra straps, so this thing doesn't really carry straps. It's got a little cloth, and it actually came with this pretty cool
magnifying glass.
Yeah, it's a glass because you can't read shit if you have bad vision on it. Yeah, then all the paperwork and warranty cards and whatnot. Yep. There's additional screwdrivers that I have actually in my storage unit. So yeah,
but shouldn't you always have that running?
Sorry.
Shouldn't you always have it running like on an auto winder?
No, so it's manual. So it's a 14-day power reserve.
Okay.
Manual watch. But yeah, if you let this thing go, this thing is a pain in the ass to adjust. I mean, it is. Because it only has 2 little adjustment pins, where one is the date and the other one is, so it's a day and a date. If you screw that up, you have to wait till the power winds down, because there's nothing else to actually adjust the piece.
That's gorgeous, man.
Congratulations.
Wow. We're in great health, man.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thanks, man.
Man, I feel like we didn't even get to, unfortunately, our man Solus's brand new purchase, the date. But I am going to be wrapping this show up, Solus. If anything, what we're doing is we're going over to Beyond Time channel. We got to raise up the viewers, guys. So I'm going to drop the link. Before I do drop the link, guys, we're at 99 upvotes. Come on, we got 100% hit. One
more.
It's only 8?
Yeah, so I want to do an hour on Beyond Time, and then we're going to join Austin for an hour.
I want to show you
I got you.
the color of this gold, because this gold is 40 years old.
Please.
And it's a different color than.
Yeah. It's awesome, Solus. Very
It's
nice.
incredible, and it's been unworn.
Other way. There we go.
It's been in the site for 40 years.
Yeah, that's really good condition.
It's not even like it's not even been worn since 1983. It's incredible.
Wow.
Awesome, amazing.
I feel like bad wearing it now, but then I think
no,
you gotta wear it.
It's gonna outlive me. So
right,
yeah,
you know, but it's incredible. I can't even believe it.
Yeah,
amazing.
It
looks great.
That's awesome.
No, I mean,
thick
it's not
gold.
even that it looks great. It's like it's never been worn. Like it's.
There we go.
Yeah.
You know?
I just want to get this super chat very quickly. Jimmy with the $5. No drama, just watches all day, every day. Also, nice to see 2 Michaels back on Canadian. So, yes, sir. Yeah, guys, I'm going to drop the link to the next. Guys, we're going to be joining our man Beyond Time on his channel. I'm dropping the link in the chat now.
Wait, we need 2 more upvotes, man.
Yeah. We just hit 100.
Oh, you got it. You got 101.
Hey guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to Beyond Time. He puts a lot of work into, and he's
I'm
gonna
already
be streaming
subscribed
on it, so.
anyway.
Right.
Yeah, it's okay. And don't worry about that hat he's wearing, guys. It's okay.
Yeah, even though he's a Red
love him
Sox
as a
fan,
Mets
we can
fan,
still
you
like
can
him.
love him.
I
Boston,
think it's just because it says B. That's the only reason.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Gotta get him a Brooklyn Dodgers hat now.
Yeah.
It's been a great stream tonight, guys. I want to thank everybody for joining. I want to thank my man Cars and Chrono, Stefano, Chrono's Keeper, B. Bardsley, Soulless Art, of course, my man Quicker Than Drawing, as well as my main man, JJ LeCoux.
That you left him in the back stage.
Right.
Oh, I don't
For a
know,
half
JJ.
hour, I was back there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I want to thank as well our man Jamie. Jamie, thank you very much for coming on. You are a consummate professional and a real gentleman. Really appreciate that. And of course, I want to thank Austin as well, who was on the show. Guys, it was a great show. We're all going over to Beyond Time's channel. We're starting the stream there. I'm going to drop the link. Be sure to join there now. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Hey, just quickly,
guys.
Hey, Bardsley, it says it's starting in 45 minutes. Is that right?
No, we're just gonna start it up.